The Democratic National Convention is now underway. ABC 7's Haley Wilgus is standing by in Philadelphia with the latest developments from day one. We'll talk with her in just a moment, but first, new details in the fallout of the DNC email leak in which 20,000 leaked emails were published, appearing to show DNC staff working against Senator Bernie Sanders during the primaries. Not only will Chair Debbie Wasserman Schultz be resigning after the convention, the DNC is now issuing an apology to Sanders and his supporters for what the DNC admits are inexcusable emails. The Vermont senator addressed his supporters earlier today.
We have got to elect Hillary Clinton and Tim Kaine. This is the real world that we live in. Trump is a bully and a demagogue.
Meanwhile, Republican presidential nominee Donald Trump, who received a 6% post-convention bump in a CNN national poll, reacting to the DNC email leak, saying he always knew Debbie Wasserman Schultz was overrated, but that Hillary Clinton, quote, threw her under the bus. And he also took issue with Senator Sanders continuing to support Clinton amidst the DNC email controversy.
When you look at what happened, the thing that surprises me most is how he folded. He folded. I thought he was really hanging out tough.
Speakers taking to the stage right now at the DNC. ABC 7 has special live coverage from Philadelphia planned for throughout this week. ABC 7's Haley Wilgus is joined by Alan Cohn now from the Wells Fargo Center with the latest tonight. Haley, Alan?
Scott, good evening from the Wells Fargo Center. Alan and I here reporting live. What a day it's been. There were loud cheers, lots of clapping as the Democratic Party just adopted their platform moments ago. But the big news of the day came early this morning at the Florida delegation breakfast. Debbie Wasserman Schultz, Florida Congresswoman and DNC chair, booed by Sanders supporters. They are fired up over that email scandal.
We know that the voices in this room that are standing up and being disruptive, we know that that's not the Florida that we know. The Florida that we know is united.
And Alan, have you ever seen anything like this?
You know, Haley, this is my 7th national political convention. I've never seen anything like this. There was a lot of pushing and shoving, and our trusty photographer, Charlie, was even punched in the ribs a couple of times. And it appears, as we just saw, Bernie Sanders supporters are not even listening to what he has to say. We spoke to Sanders delegates who still believe that he will get the nomination in this convention. And that leaves top Florida delegates like former Senator Bob Graham to remind them that the name of the game is to defeat Donald Trump.
Senator, how deeply disturbed were you about what you just saw?
It shows that we've still got work to do to bring people together.
The way that this shows that we can defeat Donald Trump is by showing that we want Bernie Sanders as our Democratic nominee.
But Hillary Clinton is going to be nominated. She has the votes. He has endorsed her.
I just want you all to know.
Neither candidate has obtained 2,383 delegates. Therefore, it is a contested convention.
You know, the interesting thing about that is that we talked to some Florida delegates today, like Alex Sinkoff, the chief financial officer, who says Bernie Sanders has the ability to put an end to this. But as we saw earlier today, Bernie Sanders did talk to his supporters, and that did not happen. So it will be fascinating what happens tonight. And then, frankly, it overshadows First Lady Michelle Obama, who will also be addressing the delegates tonight.
Yeah, as we heard in that Donald Trump interview, he said Bernie Sanders is folding. His supporters clearly are not. So we look forward to his speech tonight. We will be joining you also at 11. Scott, back to you.